People are struggling more than ever to pay for a decent, affordable home. Making housing more accessible would help reduce poverty and inequality. People spend a larger share of their budgets on housing than almost anything else. 22% of household spending on average. And good quality, affordable housing has become increasingly out of reach for those on low incomes, young people, families with children, and seniors. People are spending much more on housing than they used to, while the cost of food, clothing, leisure, transport, health, or communications has been stable or falling. Housing prices have increased dramatically in many OECD countries, especially for renters, where prices have risen sharply over the past decade. Part of the reason is that government investment in housing has dropped by more than a half since the early 2000s, and the supply of affordable housing has failed to keep up with demand. At the same time, public spending on housing assistance to those in need has grown in many countries. Low-income households are especially overburdened by housing costs, defined as spending more than 40% of disposable income on mortgage or rent. On average across the OECD, 1 in 3 low-income tenants in the private rental market are overburdened with housing costs. In New Zealand, Israel, Chile, and the United Kingdom, more than half of all low-income private renters are spending over 40% of their disposable income on housing costs. Young adults are hit hard by the lack of affordable housing. They are most likely to still be living with their parents and struggling to become homeowners. The largest shares of youth living with their parents are recorded in Italy, Greece, and the Slovak Republic, followed by Ireland, Slovenia, Spain, and Portugal. The OECD collects data from over 40 countries in its affordable housing database, part of continuing efforts to work with governments to develop better housing policies for better lives.